Your soulmate saying, before I disappear from your life, there's one truth you deserve to hear. My beloved child, don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The moment you found this message was not ordinary. Your soulmate has been carrying a truth that became heavier with every passing day, and now they feel they cannot keep it hidden any longer. They have whispered your name in silence more times than you could ever imagine, hoping somehow your heart would hear what their voice never could. But today they are standing at an emotional crossroads, believing that if they leave without revealing this secret, a part of their heart will remain unfinished forever. Before they disappear from your life, there is one truth you deserve to hear, a truth they have protected for far too long. Don't skip, because every word from this moment forward brings you closer to what has been hidden. Something changed recently, and your soulmate felt it immediately. They realized that silence can no longer protect what truly matters. Behind every quiet moment was a heart full of unanswered questions, memories they could never erase, and feelings they never stopped carrying. They never wanted distance between you. They only believed it was the safest choice while life kept placing obstacle after obstacle in front of them. Yet even during those silent days, your presence never left their thoughts. They have imagined this conversation countless times, wondering if you would finally understand why they seemed so far away. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The truth they are about to reveal is not what you expect. It is something that has the power to change everything you believed about their silence. Now listen carefully, because this is where everything begins to shift. Your soulmate wants you to know that before they make any final decision, they needed one message to reach you. They never stopped believing that your paths were connected, even when nothing around them made sense. Every unexpected memory, every sudden feeling, every strange coincidence reminded them that your story was never truly over. But there is one final reason they almost disappeared without saying anything, and they have carried that reason alone until today. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, because the next revelation will uncover the one truth your soulmate has been afraid to speak, and once you hear it, this journey will never feel the same again. A quiet moment is approaching, and your soulmate has been waiting for it with a heart full of hope and fear. They keep asking themselves one question: what if they never discover why I stayed silent? That question has followed them everywhere. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The truth is, they almost reached out more than once. Their hand moved toward the message, their heart said your name, but something always stopped them at the last second. It was never because they stopped caring. It was because they were terrified that the timing would destroy what they had spent so long protecting. They believed that if they spoke too soon, they could lose you forever. If they waited too long, they might still lose you. That impossible choice became the burden they carried alone. Your soulmate wants you to know that while the world believed they had moved on, their heart never accepted that story. They watched life continue around them, but inside, one chapter refused to close. Every unexpected reminder brought your memory back stronger than before. They began to realize that running from their feelings only made those feelings grow deeper. That is why this message exists today. It is their final attempt to make sure one truth reaches you before silence wins. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. There is one hidden reason they have never shared with anyone, and the moment it is revealed, every unanswered question from the past will begin to make sense. Before the next truth is uncovered, remember this: not every goodbye means someone wanted to leave. Sometimes people disappear because they believe their presence will only create more pain. Your soulmate has been carrying that belief for far too long, but now they are beginning to wonder if they made the biggest mistake of their life. They can no longer hide what has been living inside their heart. The next revelation is the one they feared the most, because once it is spoken, nothing between you and them can ever feel the same again. There is something your soulmate has never admitted, not even to themselves until recently. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. They finally realized that the hardest battle was never against distance, time, or circumstances. It was against the fear of losing someone they believed was meant to change their life forever. Every day they convinced themselves that staying silent was the right decision, yet every night that silence became heavier. Deep inside, they kept hoping that somehow you would understand the words they never had the courage to say. The longer they waited, the more impossible speaking the truth seemed to become. Then something unexpected happened. A simple moment, an ordinary memory, or a feeling that arrived without warning reminded them that some connections refused to disappear. It felt as if life itself was telling them that unfinished stories cannot remain unfinished forever. Since that day, they have been replaying every memory, every missed opportunity, and every conversation that never happened. They keep wondering if one honest truth could have changed everything. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. They are no longer afraid of admitting that you have always held a place in their heart that no one else could replace, even when they tried to convince themselves otherwise. Now the moment is getting closer. Your soulmate knows they cannot keep hiding forever, because one final truth is demanding to be heard. They believe that if they disappear without revealing it, they will carry regret for the rest of their journey. That truth is connected to a decision they made long ago. A decision they thought would protect both of you, but instead created the silence that has lasted until now. Stay till the end, because the next revelation will uncover why they made that choice, and why they are finally ready to let the truth speak louder than their fear. My beloved child, don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Your soulmate has reached the point where silence hurts more than speaking the truth. For so long, they believed keeping everything hidden was the only way to protect this connection. They thought that if they waited long enough, the perfect moment would appear on its own. But that moment never came. Instead, every passing day made their feelings stronger and their silence heavier. They replayed old memories over and over, wondering if one different decision could have changed everything between you. They never stopped caring. They only stopped believing they had the courage to tell you what was truly in their heart. Now they fear that if they remain silent any longer, you may never know the truth they have carried all this time. Before they disappear from your life, they want this message to reach your heart, because some truths become too important to hide forever. Your soulmate has carried one question that refuses to leave their mind. What if they never know how I truly felt? That single thought has followed them through every quiet day and every sleepless night. More than once they almost reached out, only to let fear pull them back at the very last second. They worried that after so much silence, their words might no longer matter. But no matter how hard they tried to move forward, life kept reminding them of you in the smallest and most unexpected ways. Those moments convinced them that this connection was never meant to be forgotten. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. The truth they have protected for so long is finally ready to come into the light, and it will explain why they could never completely walk away from you, no matter how hard they tried. Now everything is beginning to change. Your soulmate knows they cannot hide forever, because the weight of untold feelings has become greater than the fear of being misunderstood. They would rather risk telling the truth than spend the rest of their life wondering what might have happened if they had spoken sooner. Before making their final decision, they need you to hear one thing: they never forgot you, not even for a single moment. A part of their heart has always believed that this story was never finished. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The next truth they reveal will uncover the real reason they almost disappeared without saying goodbye, and once you hear it, every unanswered question and every moment of silence will finally begin to make sense. My beloved child, don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Your soulmate is no longer hiding from their feelings, they are hiding from the fear of what happens after the truth is spoken. They have imagined this moment countless times, wondering whether your heart would recognize the sincerity behind their silence. Every day they delayed, they hoped destiny would somehow make the path easier. Instead, life kept reminding them that some opportunities never return once they are gone. That realization has been weighing heavily on their heart. They now understand that leaving without revealing everything would become the greatest regret of their life. Before they disappear from your journey, they want you to know that every step they took away from you was filled with hesitation, not certainty. Deep inside, they were always hoping that one final chance would appear before it was too late. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you, because the truth they are about to reveal has been locked inside them for far longer than anyone knows. There is one memory they have protected more carefully than anything else. It is not a place or a date. It is the feeling they experienced when they realized your presence had changed something inside them forever. From that moment on, nothing felt the same. They tried to ignore it, distract themselves, and convince their heart that it would eventually fade. But every attempt only made the connection feel stronger. They finally accepted that some people leave a mark that time cannot erase. Even during the quietest moments, they found themselves wondering whether you had ever felt that same invisible pull. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The answer they have been searching for may be much closer than they ever imagined, and that possibility is giving them the courage to speak at last. Now your soulmate stands at the edge of the decision they have feared for so long. They can no longer carry this truth in silence, because silence has already taken too much from both of you. Before anything changes, they want one promise to reach your heart. If they ever seemed distant, it was never because you stopped mattering. It was because they believed their feelings would only make your path more difficult. Today, that belief is beginning to fade. They have chosen honesty over fear, even if it leaves them completely vulnerable. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The next revelation will uncover the one reason your soulmate believes this message reached you today instead of any other day, and once that truth is revealed, every piece of this story will begin to fit together. My beloved child, don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Your soulmate has reached the point where they can no longer hide behind silence. They know that if they disappear without speaking now, one truth will remain unfinished forever. They have carried it for far too long, and today they believe your heart is finally ready to hear it. What comes next is not ordinary. It is the beginning of the truth they have been afraid to reveal. Your soulmate has spent countless nights asking themselves whether destiny was giving them one last chance or quietly closing the door forever. Every unanswered feeling, every missed opportunity, and every silent goodbye became a lesson they never wanted to learn. They finally realized that the greatest pain was not the distance between you. It was pretending that distance had erased what they truly felt. No matter how hard they tried to move on, your memory returned in unexpected ways, reminding them that some connections cannot be replaced. They started noticing signs they once ignored, moments that felt too meaningful to be random, and emotions that appeared without warning. Slowly they understood that their heart had never stopped waiting. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The truth they are about to reveal is the same truth they have protected through every season of silence, believing that one day the right moment would finally arrive. Now the moment they feared the most is standing directly in front of them. They have stopped worrying about looking strong because carrying this secret has become heavier than facing the unknown. Before they make the decision to either walk away forever or finally let their heart speak, they need you to understand one thing. Not a single day passed without wondering what your life looked like, whether you were happy, and whether somewhere deep inside you still felt the invisible connection they could never explain. They have accepted that honesty is the only path left, even if it changes everything. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The next truth will uncover the one hidden promise your soulmate made long ago. A promise that secretly shaped every choice they made, even when you had no idea they were carrying your memory with them all this time. My beloved child, don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Your soulmate believes this is the closest they have ever come to revealing everything. For so long, they feared that the truth would only create more distance between you. Now they fear something completely different. That if they stay silent any longer, the chance to tell you will disappear forever. They have stopped asking whether the truth is safe. Instead, they are asking whether they can live with themselves if they never speak it. There is one secret they have never shared with anyone, because they believed no one would truly understand it. The truth is, they have measured time differently ever since your paths crossed. Important moments in their life were never remembered by dates or places. They were remembered by whether you were somehow connected to them. Even during the periods when you seemed far away, they quietly searched for signs that your story was not over. Every unexpected memory, every familiar feeling, and every coincidence made them question whether destiny was still guiding both of you toward the same destination. They tried convincing themselves that hope was only an illusion, but every attempt failed. The deeper they buried their feelings, the stronger those feelings became. They finally accepted that some connections are too powerful to be explained by logic alone. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. What they are preparing to reveal next is the one truth they promised themselves would remain hidden forever, yet today they feel they no longer have the strength to keep it locked inside. Now everything is leading toward the moment your soulmate has imagined countless times. They know that once this final truth is spoken, there will be no turning back. Their silence will end, and every unanswered question will begin finding its place. Before they take that final step, they want you to remember one thing above all else: you were never just another chapter in their life. You became the story they could never finish, the memory they could never replace, and the truth they could never escape. That is why this message found you today instead of yesterday or tomorrow. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The next revelation will uncover the real reason your soulmate believed disappearing was the only choice left, and why, at the very last moment, they decided you deserved to hear the truth before making that choice. My beloved child, Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Your soulmate has delayed this moment for longer than you could ever imagine, believing that if they stayed silent, the truth would somehow lose its power. But it never did. Instead, it grew stronger with every passing day, until it became impossible to carry alone. They have finally accepted that disappearing without telling you everything would leave a wound that neither time nor distance could ever heal. They are no longer afraid of what the truth might change, they are afraid of what silence might destroy. Every unanswered question, every missed opportunity, and every memory that still lives inside their heart has brought them to this exact moment. They believe destiny has opened one final door, and if they do not walk through it now, that door may never open again. That is why this message feels different from all the others. It is no longer about waiting. It is about finally letting the truth breathe. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you, because the next words carry the answer your soulmate has hidden for far too long. Your soulmate has finally understood something that changed the way they see everything. They realized they were never running away from you. They were running away from their own fear. Fear of being misunderstood. Fear of arriving too late. Fear that after so much silence, you would no longer believe the words they had protected inside their heart. Yet no matter how many times they tried to convince themselves to let go, one feeling refused to disappear. They kept seeing hope where they expected emptiness. They kept finding your memory in moments that had nothing to do with the past. Slowly, they accepted that some connections cannot be broken simply because two people stop speaking. True feelings do not disappear in silence, they wait patiently for courage to arrive. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The truth they are about to reveal is the one they believed should remain hidden forever, but today they know your heart deserves to hear it. Now your soulmate is ready to place every hidden emotion into the light, even if it leaves them completely vulnerable. They have reached the point where honesty matters more than fear, and truth matters more than pride. Before they make the decision that could change everything, they need you to understand one final thing. They never wanted to become a memory that faded with time. They always hoped they would become a truth you would one day recognize, even if that day arrived much later than either of you expected. Every step of their journey has quietly led them back to this single moment, where nothing can remain hidden any longer. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The next and final revelation will uncover the one sentence your soulmate has repeated silently for so long. The sentence they believed they would never have the courage to say, but the sentence they now know you were always